Feels good to get it alright. Me on my way, and I'm not ready to bet. Mommy, I just told them, Charlie. And I'm not ready to bet on my life. Hard guy, mi ò mọ̀ náà lé. Ojúmọ́ ti mọ́. Mo ní láti gbọ́ ohun tí mo sọ. Mi ò ráàyè o. Kí ni ká ti kọ́? I am super excited right now. And the reason is because from the 2nd of September, which is this month that we are in right now, right down to like 22, 23, guys, I've been on a losing streak. Like, it is either losses or break even. And that made me lose over 20%. To be even precise, that made me lose 24% of my trading capital for this month. And within 2 days, like 2 days, 2 trades, I made over 24% of my trading capital back. You can see the reason why I'm excited. Yeah. So basically, I can sing, I can dance right now. Yeah. So basically, what I just want to do right now is just to give you guys a quick recap of how I get to make over 24%. Yeah, over 24% of my trading capital within just 2 days. Right. Meanwhile, mind you, I still follow my risk management. The only reason why I could get to make everything back within just 2 days, and let me to be even precise, within just 2 trades, the reason why I could get to make all of that back is due to my high risk to reward ratio. On the first trade, I made over 1:13, while on the second trade, I made over maybe 1:9, 1:10. I cannot even remember again. So basically, traders who have been into this business for over a year right now, you should be aware that ember periods starting from September, October, November, and December. A lot of traders tend to lose money a lot. They go on losing streak. Some actually goes on break safe, right? They find it hard to discipline themselves and the rest, right? So basically, that's it. Let's go straight to the just show you guys how I get to make all my losses back within just 2 trades. Yeah. Yeah, so here we are, guys. Hold on. Where's the one? Yes, okay, this is it. Money for change for me. Yeah, so basically this is Euro USD charts. Yeah, this was where I made the money. Come on, why is the network so slow now? Okay, so this is the first sell I took on gold, right? And it was on Wednesday. I took it around I took it during Asia session. No, it was not during Asia session. I took it during New York session on Tuesday, late New York session on Tuesday, right? And I closed on Wednesday, which is also around New York session. Okay, so basically I held the trade for about 24 hours then. Yeah, I held the trade for about 24 hours. So basically, let me go to my 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, basically this was the pattern I saw. I noticed I have a eye right here, which is a protected eye. Why? Simply because we have an inducement sitting right here. As you can see right now, we have an inducement sitting right here. As you can see, these are protected eye. The market came down to break this low right here. After breaking this low, the market went back up again. Let me use the second this time. Okay, market was coming down all the way from here. And it went back up, created a new high around this point. So after creating a new high around this point, the market broke this low, right? Then it pulled back. After pulling back, it broke this low again. Then this pullback was an incomplete pullback, which serves as an inducement. It serves as an inducement. I mean, right? So seeing that I marked down my inducement, I expecting market to clear the inducement. As you can see, people using price action would have seen this as a bearish engulfing is a resistance zone, and that would be expecting, that would be looking out to sell this trade, right? Meanwhile, me seeing this particular pattern, I already knew, okay, this support, right, this resistance right here is just an inducement, so it is a trap. So I waited for market to clear this high, then I looked out for an order block around this zone, which is on the 5 minute time frame. I looked out for another block around this one on the 5 minute time frame, and I waited for my entry confirmation. Immediately, market tapped the other block. It sold, right? It sold. So I waited for some sort of confirmation before going in for the sell, right? So basically, this was my overall target. On Wednesday, but the market did not use this target before I closed out. Like I said, I closed out around 5 p.m. GMT plus one. So on Thursday, I waited for a re-entry. Basically, whenever I'm trading a pattern like this, I know market. I know I'm taking my trade from an external point. Then my target should be an external point, no doubt, right? So basically, market failed to it might take profit on Wednesday. So I looked out for the same pattern again. This particular pattern, I looked out for the same thing again on Thursday. Let me go to the 5 minute time frame so you can see it better. I look out for the same thing again on Thursday. So as you can see right here, on the 5 minute time frame, you can see on the 5 minute time frame, we have a low, then we have a high, then we have another low right here. The market created an high and then broke this low. So immediately it broke the low. I already knew that okay, this is an incomplete pullback, just like the 1 hour pattern I showed you guys not quite long, right? And I marked down my other block. As you can see, this is the other block on the 5 minute time frame. I marked it out, then I waited for market to come and tap the other block again as usual, and I went in for a sell, right? I went in for a sell again on this trade. Meanwhile, I didn't use an entry confirmation, and the reason why I did not use an entry confirmation is because basically it is a 5 minute time frame. So basically, I just waited for market to tap the zone, and I sold immediately. It was around this thing also. It was around Asia session. Yeah, Asia session. Few hours before London session. It was around Asia session, which is 5 p.m. 5 a.m. GMT plus one, right? Nigerian time. So I went in for a sell also. This was my TP1, which this level right here was my TP2, and this other block right here, this one was my TP3. So basically, this was my overall TP. This was my overall TP. But the reason why I closed here was because I knew markets might respect this other block a little bit, and I don't know how far it's going to respect it. It might respect it back to this point, and that is going to affect my psychology. That is definitely going to affect my psychology. So basically, that was how I get to made over 24% of my trading capital back with just 2 trades. As you can see, the first risk reward was 1:15. I closed at about 1:13 or so. While the second risk reward was 1:9. Yeah, 1:9. So basically, that's it. Do what's with the subscribe button if you should get to benefit anything from this video. If you know you get to benefit one or two, do what's with the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like and share to as many as possible. See you in the next video, guys.